This is the take. Oh, Lord. Should be good. Big Steve, back for another video. It's not City of the Week this time, but we'll be alright. I'm starting a new series, starting a new form of content, you know, actually recording more videos, stuff like that. So it's my first go at all that. This series, not sure the title, but the topic will definitely be around the album I had dropped last year called Unknown Renewal. In this series, I want to be transparent, I want to be vulnerable, I want to be open and clear to showing fans, friends, family members, people who just see this video randomly, to see the side of the music that they don't normally see in an Instagram story or in a TikTok. I want this series to be clear and cut to the point where there's no edits. Not that there may be a bit of laziness in it or that there's a lack of effort to make a good quality video, but I want those who truly care for the journey and not just the destination to stick throughout the journey. So to start it off, we'll be starting with the intro of the album, called The Intro. This one, let me get my notes actually. The intro, it wasn't even one of the first things I worked on, which is normally what you would do when you're working on an album or you're working on some kind of body of music. Usually you would work on the intro first, but the intro was actually one of the last things I believe I started on, if I'm not wrong. I had started it, like the beat and everything for it I had beforehand. I made there's a piano track with like a whistle type of sound and some nature sounds that my guy Nate had put on. Probably by Nate, I'm gonna tag him in here. He helped me put together the intro put together the beat for the intro. I started the intro like January 6th, 2024, and I dropped the album in like the last week of March of 2024. The whole premise of the intro was pretty much that I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. Even me doing music, me doing content, me preaching, me going out on random Sundays and preaching to the youth that I'm at, me going up on stage and rapping. It's like a lot of this stuff, it's like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. And that's kind of been the motto with my walk in Christ. And I feel like it should be the motto for most people in Christ, because we won't know everything. And even in the drive and in the ambition to know and to grow and to be more wise, to have more wisdom, and to just be more genuine within Christ, you won't know everything. You won't know everything. It's a pursuit that you can, it's a task, it's a drive that you can have, but it's impossible. You won't know everything. It's not possible to know everything. And as early as I started in music, I still don't know everything now. I don't know how far I've gotten from then, but I know I've gotten pretty far. And as long as I'm making progress, I'm happy. You know, as long as I'm doing what God's telling me to do and I'm still gonna keep going day in day, I'm happy. But back to the intro, I didn't know what I was doing. That was one of the last things I had worked on, and I had my friend Essence, truly great friend. I had my friend Essence speak in it. Only person that I felt like could really put some power into their voice and to embody that current time in life, and just to speak life into anything. She's the person that's go-to, number one. I was like, I don't know who else could do this. I didn't want to just have any random girl do it, any girl that like I liked, or any breakup story or some sad voicemail. Nah, I didn't want to do that corny stuff. It's cool and all, but I didn't want to do all that. So like, nah, let me get something that's somebody that's spirit filled and is unapologetically them. And so Essence was the one I picked for it. Truly amazing person. The intro, it was really a start to a new era of me. In the intro, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew it's either I don't know what I'm doing and I still go through with it anyways, or I know the whole gist of what I'm doing, but I'm stagnant and make no progress. It's either one of the two. And within music, there's only so much you can know, and there's so much more to grow within it. that you could think you know everything, but you don't. There's always something you don't know, and there's always something you can grow in being better at. There's always something you can always get better. Even if you're LeBron James, there's always something you could do a lot better. And you'll be like, oh, what could they do better? You would never know. You could study the person, and be like, but they seem so perfect. Nobody's perfect. Even me growing, I'm not perfect, but I know I have to keep at I have to keep on it daily. No matter if I fail, keep on it daily. As long as I'm consistent with it, that's the growth. Most people aren't consistent. So if you're consistent, you're already making a difference compared to other people. And not even to put in comparisons, but that's just the way of life. Consistency is key, and that's something even I'm still going through now. To stay consistent and to keep on being consistent. To consistently be consistent. To keep the consistency consistent. Yeah, with the intro, man. Nate, Essence, two biggest people that helped me on that song. Nate, he produced all the beats to the rest of the album, but this one was kind of like a co-producing type of moment. I brought the piano, he brought the nature sounds and everything else that like I told him to add, because I felt like even him, great person. I knew he had what it took to fulfill it and to make it sound to make the beat what it needed to be. It was only him. So yeah, intro, great. 11 more songs to go through, guys, but this is the start of the series, so hope you guys enjoy. Tips, tricks, advice, anything you want to say in the comments, drop it below. Anybody that you know that loved the album, share this to them too. But subscribe, keep me in your prayers. Yeah, go see the mob. We out. Oh, say.